Hey folks, this is ioEther and we're back with some more World of Tanks. As you can see, this is Canada Forces in his IS-7, and this is a Tier 10 game on Sacred Valley. This is the Tier 10 Russian heavy tank. I want to say it was one of the first Tier 10 Russians, but I don't know if it was the first or the second. Anyways, it's the line you want to go down if you want speed and mobility over armor, and so when I get a Russian heavy tank, this will be the one I pick up. But anyways, enough of that. Before we get started, as always, I want to go through, if you want to support the channel, please, one of the best ways you can do so is to share this with your friends and clanmates and get us to 400 subscribers, please. That's the goal. Anyways, also I should point out that Caveman is his platoon mate, and these two are going to go and try and take out this side of the map. And from the looks of it, they don't have all that much resistance, so this should be an easy win, right? Totally, yeah. Because these games are always easy wins, right, guys? Oh, look at that, a little bit more resistance. Yeah. I was gonna say something else before we get into the... Wait, why do you have a camo net on? Ooh, missed that shot. I'm sure he was aiming for the lower glacis and just either gun depression or misclick or something, and he fired up at the horribly angled upper glacis. There we go. Putting a good shot into that IS-7. I should be pulling back a little bit more. Got lucky. Other IS-7 was aiming for his drive wheel. Ooh, nice shot. I didn't think that was actually going to go in. I thought he was going to... Okay, we're going to pause it right here because... You just noticed those guys back there. That's not great if he gets swarmed. But anyways, so... The reason I'm pausing it here is because this is a duel between IS-7s, and this is a... well, I guess we might as well let the gun smoke clear. This is a great opportunity to show what needs to be done at what times. So because of the way Canada is angled, he is actually presenting far more of a target than he ought to be. He's shooting... This is what the enemy has to shoot at. So far, they've been stupid enough... Well, not smart enough. Yeah, stupid, I guess. To shoot into a spaced armor, which is really good for Canada, because this spaced armor will almost always bounce rounds at this angle, thankfully. But he needs to be more at this kind of an angle for deflecting back here. But it opens up the possibility of getting shot here. The IS-7 is really most effective when you're looking at it like this, and when this lower plate is covered up. So you can get hulled down, then this thing becomes quite well armored because of the angles of the pike nose. But on the angle that he's got it right now, the problem is the drive wheel is so clearly exposed that one shot into that, and it's not only going to track him, but it's going to definitely pen and do damage. Also, his lower glacis is still exposed, even though he has it heavily angled right now. And this whole part is so with angling his tank like this, there's actually a lot of his tank that is available to be penned right now. Everything within the loop that you guys see is quite easily penned at this angle. Actually, I should be including his lower glacis in that. And so yeah, it's a big target. Whereas if you angled something more like this, this part, well, actually all of this would be easily penned. Less of a target. Drive wheel is suddenly no longer a target, so he can't get tracked and penned. So far he's gotten lucky, and the enemy hasn't fired for what he should be firing for, whereas Canada is definitely hitting it right where he should be hitting. I would enjoy seeing him pen the track wheel, but other than that, the lower glacis is definitely the spot to be aiming for. So let's see, as the game goes on, what ends up happening. And you can see that our friend Caveman, I want to say Cav because of the fact there's no E on the end of that. There we go. That we got tracked and damaged. Exactly what I was hoping to avoid. Also, being this scoped in is A, annoying to watch, but B, it is really unhelpful when you're actually trying to take the shot, because you don't have any perspective. Whereas if I drive out into free camera mode, like, see, you can see I'm in free camera right now, so I can do whatever I want with this. This is what he's seeing, whereas this is what you want to be seeing. You can much easier aim for weak spots and hit penning shots with a little bit more ease. Though, honestly, if he can do it like this, it's, well, no harm, no foul. But anyone else out there, you want to be aimed out a little bit. Also, great job getting real in close. Ooh, wonder where he got penned right there. Oh, he pulled back, and the enemy penned his upper glacis because he was aiming down into it. But if he had been right up against that guy, then he would have had nothing to shoot at but our turret, and the turret wasn't going to get penned from that angle. Unfortunately, I think we're going to get shot one more time, and we take an AMRAC hit. Gotta fix that, and proceed on our way. Okay, so the 113 is our next victim. Oh, unfortunately, that shot goes high and wide. It's another case where I think if he'd been zoomed out a little bit, his aim wouldn't have been quite so jerky. And yeah, sorry. Right. Anyways, ooh, heavy tank. Or Type 5 heavy will get you every time with those. Just be able to walk up and derp in the face. As much as I know he doesn't want to use his large medkit, he really did need to get his driver back. And you can see him pulling back around the cliff because he doesn't want to get shot by these guys without being able to return fire. Oh, almost had that shot against the Type 5 heavy. If he'd fired that a little bit sooner, he probably could have gone through the side of the tank. Or at least tracked the tank in place, which would have got him some tracking damage, which would be nice. Now he's reacting to the threat of these two coming back into our base or flanking, and it looks like he's going to go and react and deal with that. Meanwhile, for some reason, our Moss is making his way to the enemy base. I don't get it. I assume he's killing everything as he goes, but I still don't understand why he's there. That is like one of the second worst places he can be on the map right now, because of the fact that he'll have fire coming in from every direction except the one he wants to be in, which is really in front of him. Nice shot into the bat chat, unfortunately not tracking it, and if he rams it, it could, or the bat chat could part. Oh, I see he got tracked. I see, okay. So he auto aims in on the second bat chat. I don't know if you need to auto aim, but I appreciate the fact that he did. It did make it a little bit easier. I wonder if he's... Kando, you'll have to tell me. Are you deliberately not aiming for tracks? Because it feels like you're trying to put rounds through lower glacis instead of the tracks. Like the drive wheels. Which would immobilize the enemy and do damage to it. Maybe he's... I want to take a shot through that window and hit. No! Unfortunately, the T-62A wasn't going to make that easy. Sadly enough. Well, the place to take a shot through and connect, that would be so cool firing it through that doorway, right? T-62A is the closest victim to us, but he's got no health, so once the Foch B pops up over this ridgeline, he's gonna be able to clean him up. The one thing that could have gone wrong about that is if the T-62A had gotten around the Foch in some way or another, either tricked the Foch into going the wrong way and then circled back the other way and got around beside him, then that could have gone bad for the Foch, and then we wouldn't have been committed to going that way either, and it would have not spelled disaster, but it would have been annoying. Unfortunately, we get stuck on a building because this building is not destructible. All the rest around here might be, but this one's not. Wargaming, please change that. Why? Why is it that all the wood buildings are... It would be really nice if there was some consistency across maps. Something like, say, wood buildings are destructible, concrete buildings aren't, would be really nice. That way, when you're charging at full speed and you go, oh, that's a wood building in front of me, I know I can go through that, versus, it's a wood building in front of me, what map are we on, can I go through that? I don't know. Oh, it turns out I can't. It's annoying. Or, when you're like, oh, I'm taking cover behind this building, it's wood. What map are you on? Can he go through that? And then your enemy comes charging through your cover and kills you because your cover was destructible, but of course you've forgotten this because you can't memorize every building location on every map and whether or not they're destructible. Yeah, it's annoying. Please change it. It's annoying. Anyways, this grain was great and just shy of 4,000 damage. If a couple of those misclicks had gone better, then this would have been a much better result. But I quite enjoyed beyond the show off, the power of the IS-7 and how to use it. Mastery badge, second class, fire for effect. Unfortunately, nothing else, but that's okay. You can see how much damage you put into the IS-4 and how much damage he got in return. Oh, wait, what? It says he didn't block any damage from me. Oh, it's because the IS-4 only never took off his tracks. That's what that's about. Okay, I remember now. 3,900 damage over 2 kills and 1,000 experience. This was a great battle, and I'm glad that we got to see it. But oof, that AMX had a great game. Look at that carry. Props to him. He deserves some definite props for this game. He really did carry. But we held that corner like nobody else. And that was pretty awesome. If he'd been running a premium account, this would have made some money. But because he didn't, unfortunately not quite there yet. And this overall was a great game. And I'm glad I got to watch an i7 again. Quite enjoy watching these tanks duel. So, I will see you all next time. Again, if you want to support the channel, one of the best ways you can do so is by sharing this with your friends and clan mates. Please help the channel grow. And I will see you all next time. This ioEther out.